What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, CenterStrain01, and welcome to my coverage. That is right, for The Division. So, all of you know, I recently just got back from an event from Ubisoft in Los Angeles, where I got to get 3 hours of hands-on gameplay with both the Xbox One version as well as the PC version. All the footage you're going to see today is the Xbox One version. I'm going to divide this into a few videos. We can show quite a bit of this game, so I really want to show you as much as I can. First thing up is you're going to be obviously creating your character. So let me go over a few things. Now, there's not tons and tons of options when creating a character, but you will be able to get the character to look as close to similar as how you would want it. There's a few selections. We've got skin tone, iris color, of course. So again, this is a game that is made for this channel. Very impressed with everything that I saw at this event, and I can tell you honestly that everyone at this event was very impressed. It was definitely a more tactical kind of game, which Ubisoft knows all about that. They know how to bring in cooperative gameplay and even some actually against each other gameplay, which you'll see some of that as well. So we're going in here, we're just going to create our character here. Not too much to see, but I definitely wanted to show you guys some of the options that you get for actually creating your character. You've got your basic settings, hair, different markings. You can choose different things on your face if you want scars. You got accessories, and of course these are some of the things that you're going to be able to change is how your character looks in the environment throughout the game. You're going to be able to get new gear, which you'll be able to put on, and different things will add like kind of aesthetic to the gameplay and make you feel like you have your own character. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get right into some gameplay. I know you guys are excited for it, and I am excited to show you how great this game looks and how fun it is to play, especially with people that enjoy playing cooperatively and have a good tactical kind of awareness to them. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get right into it. It's go time. Alright guys, welcome to The Division. First thing, we're going to go and show you a few of the menus. We got inventory, abilities, intel, group management, map, and news. Of course, we're going to go into the settings to show you guys what you can change around. I myself am a little bit weird, as I prefer to have my y-axis inverted. It's just something that I have grown up doing, where I know a lot of people probably go normal, but I just feel more comfortable doing it that way. There's all kinds of options, especially in the visuals department. Even for the Xbox One, you can make it more sharp. You can hide the HUD. There's just so many different customization. And even on PC, you're actually able to move everything around. The PC was handled so beautifully. I just can't show you any footage of that just yet, but let me tell you, the PC in 4K is just absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to see that, of course. So we've got emotes that we can actually use. I don't know if there's going to be any more than what we have, but there's, I think, about 6 or 7 of them that you can just switch to on the fly, and you're going to see us use these quite a bit. So I was playing with one developer who actually worked on the game, as well as one just random person just like me. I think he was actually one of the game editors for Playboy. So we used a lot of strategy in what we were doing as we were going around. So it seemed very intuitive to get into a system where all these guys were kind of like tagged on to each other. So they're synced to each other, so that way everywhere you go, then they're going to be able to follow you, and you can guys have your own cohesive team where you can strategize and do different things. You can always set up flanks and do, everybody knows Ubisoft is great when it comes to being able to give you good cooperative play, strategy, and stuff like that. That's why one of the reasons why I love Ubisoft is because of all the different styles of gameplay they have for their different games. And this is so funny. We had such a blast sitting here, just doing a little warm up. But just such a fun game to play. I'm only going to talk a little bit as I want you to experience some of the game.
At this time, the threat has been declared a Category A bioweapon agent and is considered to be serious and life-threatening. It is highly contagious and can spread from person to person.
So the world that is going on is this huge virus has broke out. You're an operative, special team that is kind of sent in to help handle the situation. Now, there's different factions in the world going around, and it is your job to try to keep the peace and to figure out, you know, what is really going on. So you have these abilities, you have skills, you have talents, and perks. Perks are automatically gained that you get for doing certain stuff. These skills are things that you can equip. Now, at the beginning of the game, you get just a few that you could use, but let me tell you, towards the when you level up your character, there is so much more that you can use. It's just unbelievable. So you've got medical skills, you've got tech skills, and security. The whole point of teamwork gameplay is so that one person chooses something from the medical side, one person chooses something from the tech, and then maybe another from security, and the fourth could have a mixture of both. So I think that's probably the coolest way to do it if you're someone who wants to, you know, have a lot of teamwork involved in it. So you can set things up to where one person is like the healer. So you've got one person in the middle who, if you know you're getting shot at from all sides and some of your guys get down, you can get them up very quickly. You can heal them on the spot. You can throw grenades to heal them. There's all different kinds of ways that you can do it. Security, you've got things like the ballistic shield, which allows you to get up on an enemy, just like in Rainbow Six Siege. You have a shield that comes out and you're able to take a lot more damage. The tech is really cool. Really liked this one, the sticky bomb. So you could, you know, if you're just aiming or shooting at somebody, you're able to actually project this sticky bomb on them, and you can decide when you want to blow up. You can also equip all of these with mods. These mods will add special modifications to whatever you're using. So like, say for the sticky bomb, you're able to add like a flame to it. So now it incinerates enemies as well. And you can choose when you want to deploy that. So you shoot it at them, it's stuck on them somewhere. And whenever enemies kind of bunch up, you can then detonate it. It takes a lot of health points from the enemy and stuff like that. Very cool to use, and as you can see, there's a lot of modifications that you can do. You can master it, and then of course you can use the regular modifications. So lots of things that you can do so far that I've really impressed with. I just love some of the emotes and this stuff. So when it comes to inventory, you're going to be able to pick up weapons that you find along the way. Any enemy can drop a weapon that you might want. It's very intuitive as far as how easy it is to use to you know, to mod things to have specifically what you want. You can change the skins in your weapons. There's so many different weapons that you can choose from, and obviously you can look on the right side where it says the different level that weapon is. So higher the weapon, you know, you're going to get better stats, although maybe a level 4 will be better than a level 5 because it has something that the level 5 doesn't have. I went with actually using my secondary weapon as a machine gun, and you're going to see in the gameplay that the classic M60 is so amazing. It's going to give you so much firepower to steadily aim. This is not a game where one headshot and a person's dead. This is a you could equate it to, I would say, a lot like Destiny. You're going to see legendary items and different things like that. It has that kind of progression where when it's all about how many health points a person has, and if you do headshots, you're going to get significantly more damage on someone than if you don't. As you can see, you also have different inventory where you can select jackets and wear different things that will help you along the way, even down to sneakers. It's so cool at how you can do it. Leveling up was pretty easy as well. We started from the very beginning of the game. We got to play a couple hours of that, and then we moved on towards, you know, like a little bit more than middle through the game, where we had all of these skills, just so many skills to choose from, and it was so cool to actually get in there. So since you guys have seen kind of a little bit of an introduction here to some of the different things that you can do, as you can see, you got suppressors, you've got scopes, all that stuff is all customizable, every single bit. This is just like a meta man's dream. It's just so crazy how many different options and different customization mods that you can do for every single item. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and actually get into some action gameplay. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far, and let's do it. Alright, so New York is beautiful. It is, you can go pretty much any way you want. There's all kinds of enemies out there to shoot from, all random stuff. Of course, right now we're just going up against the AI. This is one of our first few encounters. As you can see, there are other people in the environment. No, they're AI right now. We don't have any normal, like, kind of other human players. But you see those guys up there, just part of another faction that are on our side. So we've got a little bit of help on this mission. As you can see, it tells them what level they are and how many points you get for wherever you shoot at them. So I always try to aim for the head, as you're going to take a lot more points off. Now you'll notice that I will use some of my special abilities. My abilities are different than the other guys' abilities. You get med packs. The most I was able to have at one time was like 5, and you get 3 bars of health, and those health bars will go up once you use your med packs and things like that. Very easy to use, and just really cool. Obviously, this is a tactical game, so cover is very important. Think of Splinter Cell, Blacklist type of cover, where you can actually go around to different areas, and if you hold the A button, you can see where you see the A on the cop car. If you hold it down, he will sprint to that specific cover and get in cover. So it's very fluid going from one cover to another if you know how to use it, and I definitely recommend you doing that. You're going to want to be in cover. You don't want to stay out of cover for too long in this game, as you can die very, very quickly, especially on the harder difficulties. A little bit later on, you're going to see we played it on a more realistic mode, and you could die very, very quickly. But that's where it's also good to have good teamwork, as to have someone who has a medical ability so that they're able to revive you, or they're able to keep health coming your way. So again, this is a covered base third-person tactical shooter with a lot of RPG elements in it. So I'm definitely recommending that you're gonna want to pick this up, and I'm gonna want to be playing with you guys out there, because this is just going to be so fun to play with people who actually can work together good. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to be playing a console version or the PC version. I definitely want to play the PC version because it's going to be in 4K, and I want to show you, you know how beautiful that is. But this is the kind of game that I love to do on my channel, and we're going to have so much fun. And what else is cool is you can just walk up to civilians in need. You can give them med kits and stuff like that. Gives you a little bit of XP and things like that, and makes you feel good and cozy inside. Makes you feel like you've done something good.
Division Agent Fei Lau, empowered and authorized by Executive Order and DHS Directive 51.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help you... screw it. We'll take anything you can give us. How are you on my comms?
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
So you'll notice that everyone looks pretty similar right now, because we all have, we all just started out the game. But you're going to be able to customize way more and have people look actually a lot different. So I love the combat. I love the way it feels. As you can see, I just used one of my abilities there. I threw that, and I could detonate it whenever I want. Gets them a lot of damage, and I really recommend using it. And you can upgrade it so much. It's so great. There's so many different abilities and perks and stuff that you can get that really kind of make you a beast character going through this game. So there's a main world kind of hub where you go in and you get your story missions. You upgrade more equipment and things like that. Inside that hub, there is a lot of things that you can do. I will show you a little bit of that probably in the next video, but I wanted to let some of you know out there that in this game there is a lot of story elements. I know a lot of people thought this is just going to be a massive online multiplayer type of game where you're just going around with people. You can play this completely single player, and you're going to get a story. Well, I can't show any of the cutscenes, but there are full cutscenes, and they look great. It's actually, you care about the characters. We saw a lot of videos on specific characters and things like that to get us motivated into those characters. And let me tell you, it's if you fear that this is not going to give you the single-player experience that you want, you're going to get it. Of course, they're leaning more towards the co-op portion of this, because obviously, co-op is where it's at. That's why a lot of people love the co-op. But I know a lot of you out there like single-player, just like me. And I just want to kind of show you and let you know that you don't need to fear. There is single player, and it is a full story mode that has a specific ending and all that kind of stuff. And it's a full New York. The map is huge. Everything is full.
My official report. The division saved our sorry asses.
Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got some transportation, so I'm inbound. Let's do this.
Alright, so as I said, now it is actually time to go inside and start rebuilding our base. Right now it's all kinds of messed up, but you can upgrade it more and more to make it look better. So guys, thank you so much for watching this first part. Hopefully you're going to enjoy some Division gameplay. We've got lots more footage to show you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, I will see you next time. Peace out. bitches.